Hello, everybody. We have Dan Klopp here, and he's going to be telling us about how his living situation was sophomore year. So, Dan, where did you live sophomore year?
I lived in Hampton Roads.
Okay. What did you think about that dorm?
It was interesting because it was one room. All right, you had a big room with a bathroom that connected to another big room.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in the room with my roommate. You had a sink inside the room. So if someone were to wash their hands or get up in the morning and do their daily routine, they would turn on the light, or not turn on the light. Either way, make a lot of noise inside the room, waking me up, or vice versa. It's just poor decision making when it comes to making a dorm room, I think.
Did you enjoy living with your roommate as well as his roommates? No.
My suite mates were two good friends of mine,
Yeah.
which I really enjoyed living with. But my roommate was terrible. I won't mention his name, but it was terrible. We had a big fight about space and stuff. It was just bad.
So did you end up... I'm assuming you didn't pick him. You got stuck with him?
Yeah, I got stuck with him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Were there any consistent problems in your dorm?
When it comes to the dorm room?
Were there any consistent problems in the building or the dorm room itself?
The building was great. We had like 4 lounges. Two of them had like kitchens in it, and one of them had a really big TV, couches. So like the whole living area and the space around the dorm room was awesome. The people there were nice. I was on the 6th floor, and the only trouble would be getting up to the 6th floor with the elevators because everyone has to take their stops up there.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was a nice dorm.
Okay, great. Would you like to live somewhere else?
Yeah.
Or, care to elaborate on that?
Liberty.
Liberty?
Or Northern Neck.
Okay. Why those two?
Because they're the most spacious, the most, individualized. You can get like a single with 3 other people and have a really nice big living room with a TV and have your own space.
Now, knowing that you want to live in one of those 2 places, they are the more expensive places on campus. Does that bother you?
It did before.
But not anymore?
No.
No?
I don't want to live anywhere else.
You don't want to live anywhere else? Okay.
Just bad experiences with other dorms.
Alright. So, have you lived in any other areas besides Hampton Roads?
Yeah. President's Park and student apartments.
Okay. If you compare the living arrangements, how were they?
President's Park was the worst. Not far after was student apartments, and then Hampton Roads is probably the best when it comes to like living arrangements.
So the quality of living is...
like quality living.
Okay.
But like my favorite one to live in so far is student apartments. But the only reason I rate it down is because we have no internet and no cable.
Okay. Yes, that's a big thing here. Alright, is there anything else that we talked about that you'd like to mention about Hampton Roads?
Yeah, since the building is so new, the insulation is just terrible. If you make any noise, it just travels to the walls. And also the walls are just like reflective white. So if you it's like nighttime and you open up your computer or phone, it'll reflect around the room into your roommate's eyes. Like, it's pretty bad.
Alright. Going into cost, does it bother you that you're paying around $800 a month to live where you live, or would you consider that acceptable? Because you're paying about $3,100 to $3,200. I mean, the prices have increased, but when you were living there, you said it was about $3,100?
Yeah. Normally, I would have said, no, it's not worth it. The only reason I think it was worth it is because it was so new, and they would have bumped up the price for having a new dorm, and it was right next to the pilot house.
Okay.
So, at 2 in the morning, you can just take the elevator down. You don't even have to go outside. Just go pretty much right into the pilot house.
Okay. Alright, Dan.
Which is nice.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.